Throughout your time at the university and beyond in your career, you will be asked to write. These writing tasks can vary in length and complexity. However, there are universal strategies that you can employ to help make the task of writing more manageable. These strategies together form the writing process. Most everyone engages in at least a few steps of the writing process. However, by going through each of these steps, you strengthen the quality of your writing. In fact, many successful writers go through some of the steps of the writing process multiple times for a single writing assignment. The first step in the writing process is that of pre-writing or brainstorming. Often writing a paper would be easier if we could just find a topic in which we were interested. Pre-writing helps you explore potential topics. There are many techniques for pre-writing. Listing or outlining is a common one. Another technique is free writing. Clustering or mapping also works to help you organize your thoughts. And even talking to others or interviewing. No form of pre-writing is better than another. It ultimately comes down to which one is most comfortable and productive for you. Pre-writing exercises help you develop structure and meaning to your topic and research before you begin to write your draft. For brainstorming, it's often helpful to set a time limit on this. Plan to brainstorm for 10 minutes, for example. This will help you focus and keep you from feeling overwhelmed. This is especially helpful when you're still trying to narrow or focus your topic. You'll start with a blank page, and you'll write down as many ideas about your topic as you can think of. Ask yourself questions as you write. Why am I doing this? Why do I like this? Why don't I like this? What's the most interesting thing about this field or issue? How would my audience feel about this? What can we learn from this? And how can we benefit from knowing more? When time is up, read over your list and add anything else that you can think of. Are there patterns or ideas that keep coming up? These are often clues about what is most important about this topic or issue. Free writing is another useful pre-writing activity. A time limit is also useful in this exercise. Using a blank piece of paper or your word processing program, summarize your topic in a sentence and keep writing. Write anything that comes to mind and don't stop. Don't worry about grammar or spelling, and if you get stuck, just write whatever comes to mind. Continue until your time limit is up, and when it's time to stop, read over what you've written and start underlining the most important or relevant ideas. This will help you identify your most important ideas, and you'll often be surprised by what you come up with. Yet another great way to pre-write is to consult with a friend, professor, or member of the Writing Center staff in order to interview and discuss different ways to take on the topic. Of course, these are just a few of the ways you can pre-write. The next step in the writing process is drafting, or simply writing a rough draft. Now you have a plan and you're ready to start writing. Remember, this is your first rough draft. Forget about word count and grammar. Don't worry if you stray off topic in places. Even the greatest writers produce multiple drafts before they produce their finished manuscript. Think of this stage as a free writing exercise, just with more direction. Identify the best time and location to write and eliminate potential distractions. Your essay can change a great deal during this stage. When revising their work, many writers naturally adopt the ARRR approach. Add. The average essay is anywhere between 5 and 10 pages. Does your topic extend itself to having enough information to create a suitable essay? Have you given your readers all the information they need to make sense of your argument? Rearrange. Consider the flow, pacing, and sequencing of your essay. Would the thesis be better served if some of the information occurred in a different order? Remove. After making additions to your essay, how is your word count now? Are your readers experiencing information overload? You may need to eliminate phrases and paragraphs that don't quite fit. Replace. The most effective way to revise your work is to ask for a second opinion. Do you need more vivid details or examples to help clarify your work? Is some information contradictory? Ask friends, fellow writers, and the Writing Center to take a look and give you feedback. And if something isn't working, rewrite it and replace it. You've overhauled your essay. It's time to fine-tune your essay line by line. Check for repetition, clarity, grammar, spelling, punctuation, and citation. Editing is an extremely detailed process, and it's best when performed when you are not rushed. Submitting an essay that's full of mistakes detracts from your credibility as a scholar. Once you've completed these first 4 steps, you can certainly revisit them. When you have a version that satisfies you and the requirements for the assignment, it's time to publish, or rather, submit it. So, pre-writing, drafting, revision, editing, and publishing are the 5 steps in the writing process. If you have any questions about how to employ the steps of the writing process to your own writing, just stop by the Writing Center. They'd love to help.